It's been 3 years. Okay, now you can run the B-roll. Yeah, well, I'm lucky I'm still here. So, no, for sure, I mean, the health situation was affecting me a lot, and clearly the dream was to be back, and one of the goals I had was just to be back on the road, at least to see the riders racing with the new kit in Lidl-Trek jersey. And finally this year I made it at Milan-San Remo, so that was my first goal. And then the second goal was to be back at the full time, and I made it too. So now is the time to be back to win races and be a top team.
I think it has been a really good year for the whole team. As I mean, obviously there's always riders that are injured, riders that have a bit of a slower year or whatever. But in general, I think the team has been super good. I think we've accomplished everything we wanted as a team. The amount of wins we had was super nice.
I would say we had a very good season versus even the goal we would like to achieve. It's clear if we talk about the men's side, we failed at the Tour de France due to the crash for the most, because we went there with Mats as a leader, giving Ciccone the opportunity to race and competing for stages, but then we need to apply for the plan B, even not for the plan C, and having no sprinter, and the whole team was set up for sprinters, and having Chico forced to be on GC, he was obviously creating a bit of difficult assessment on the very last moment. And so there we failed. But for the rest, I think we were very competitive in the early season, very competitive on the classics. Even the final of the season, I mean, with the Schialmos, we were super competitive at the Giro with Milan and so on. So I think overall a very good season, despite having, as I said, let's say a hole during July. And meanwhile, with the woman, I think we had a very good season if we consider what we have won. And last was Giro dell'Emilia, we have the Giro d'Italia Classic, so truly believe it was a successful season, even considering that we have sort of 8 riders 125, so I really believe so. And even more, I think the most successful project for this year was the Devo team, because we are at year 1 and we are already the best team, so it means that we really invest a lot in the last year just to find out talent, and this year we were able to collect the results of the work that we made the last season.
I mean, already at the end of the season, it's really testing to show up with your best self at a race, but then to prepare like you're going to race and you're going to bring your best self to that race. Like the back end of this season, for some riders, there hasn't been a lot of racing. Like there was a lot of hype and build up.
Your body is just tired in September and you can't really get any more fit. You know, you're physically at your peak. So it's about really understanding your body and being in tune to your body. And there's not that many athletes who can do that under pressure. Everybody thinks it's more, and sometimes less is more in September.
Complimenti! Io accompagno nel barco, c'è il barco dentro.
You know, I mean, we've known for a long time that Elisa is going. I think we've done a really good job, like not getting that in the way of the season, and I think the results really show this. I mean, neither the girls nor the management had that in her way. I mean, she was wearing our jersey. She wore it with pride for the last 6 years, you know, and it was like, yeah, it's a little bittersweet. We win the Giro this year. Next year, she's not with us anymore. But, I mean, it's still super special winning the Giro, no matter if she's here or not next year. It was really great to do, like, for me, it was the last race with her after 6 years yesterday. And it was nice to finish it off with a victory. It was like, you know, it's been some up and downs over the years and all this. But, I mean, you get to know each other and all this. I mean, she's a world-class rider. She's always there. If she doesn't have select, she helps her teammates to be better. So she will be missed, that is for sure. So it wasn't an easy one to let go, but I mean, it is how life goes, and then we just need to see what we have next year and like work with that.
Yeah, it's the end of a very nice era, I have to say, and if I became the rider that I am now, it's because I was lucky enough to meet a person that is Luca Guercilena on a very difficult year that was 2018, where I was thinking about maybe going back to study and to stop cycling. But he literally picked me up and started the project that was at the beginning Trek Segafredo and became Lidl-Trek after some years. And I saw the team growing. I saw many riders coming and going, and I always stayed. And yeah, now I'm the one departing. That's it.
Am I allowed to tell the truth?
Yes, of course, you have to.
Well, I already had my off season.
Okay.
We stayed at home and I gardened. I got on top of my garden, which was really good. No, but honestly, it was just lovely to be at home. Like, I feel extremely fortunate, like, that I have my family, and my happiest place is at home with them. In the season, I'm the cyclist or a mum, and there's no space at all to be Lizzie. And I'm actually a really interesting person. Like, I'm creative and interested and energetic and present. Like, instead of just being anxious about what the effect of what I'm currently doing is going to have on my fatigue for the next training session or whatever. Like, it's just a much more, I would say I'm nicer to be around in the off season. Yeah.
But we need to be anyway in the front. If they keep racing at the back, you will suffer like a dog. Like I said, there is a lot of guys, like not a lot of fucking guys I see, they are on top. I mean, Jürgensen, Mas, Remco and Poggi, this is the names for me. And I think, Chico, the way you raced yesterday, this is the climbs you like, no? Two really important things. I think, Dario, it's your last fucking race as a professional. Enjoy it. Give everything to finish it. This is, I think, is a big step in your life, also to start and to finish.
The 118th edition of Il Lombardia, held on a 255-kilometre course from Bergamo to Como.
Julien Bernard. Insieme a lui un numero di corridori molto interessanti a partire dal vincitore di una Trevana nel 2018, secondo vincitore della tappa alla volta 2012, anche campione d'Italia della colonna del 2012, Dario Cavallo, Italia. Bravo risultati dalla sua parte. Ok, Pogacar, Renko e Benegun, tutto ci corre e si corre di verde il cielo di Como.
For me, it's important to put the line and reset everything, and so I'm really happy to finish this season, and I really want to restart with in a good way, and so I want to finish this one.
For me, the most important thing in the off season is just to spend time with the family. Yeah, I mean, I don't see them as much as I would like during the year. So just being there at home, forgetting where my suitcase is the best thing ever.
Yeah, I think we just have to like have a good plan. We have to have good race programs and then use everybody to their best ability. I think we signed some really good young talents and everything, and hopefully we can, get them motivated, get them to another level, and get results with them. We have a lot of exciting young potential. We're gonna try to like get the best out.
The step up was also a very consistent step up. It just proves it's not that it was a flash in the pan. It's not that suddenly I somehow managed to pull off a result somewhere. But the whole season I was consistent, which means just that there was nothing extraordinary. It was just the work I've been doing throughout the years, the accumulation of work over the years. And that I think that there's still a place to go up from there.
I think that we need to be solid in the next season. So whatever we have created this season, I mean, let's call it the step we have made this season has been huge. I would like to keep it, on the same progression trend. I think overall is really to be solid and keep going progressing for the next year.